Everyone, my name is Kinnon, and in 2010 I entered a psychologist's office as a butch woman, and in less than an hour I became a transgender man. In that 55-minute session, something critical happened. I received a diagnosis of gender identity disorder, which was necessary to begin my transition from female to male. That, my friends, is the power of a psychiatric diagnosis. Now, this may sound like a banal medical interaction, or maybe even a positive exchange, but in fact, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Many trans people resent their mental health care providers. Why? Well, first, it's because they hold the key that unlocks the door to transition-related medicine. And two, because they are seen as symbolic enemies, exclusively wielding the power to define transgender experiences as a medical issue, and more specifically, as a psychiatric problem. The animosity between trans people and mental health care providers was made visible earlier this year through the closure of Canada's largest gender identity clinic in Toronto. Now, many trans people did experience this decision as cathartic and as symbolic of positive social change. However, with some time to reflect, I've been left wondering if removing gender identity programs rather than working to improve such services, may in fact be setting a dangerous precedence. And so, for my PhD research project, I'm examining the relationship between trans people and their mental health care providers. And I'm using Michel Foucault's theory of governmentality. Importantly, governmentality will assist me to look at the nuance of multiple level power relations, and how power circulates within the psychiatric care system, implicating everyone involved. Through governmentality, I can conceive of the way that both mental health care providers and trans patients are subject to intense scrutiny and surveillance in this institution. And lastly, governmentality will assist me to develop collaborative solutions to the problem of the strained relationship between trans people and those who are providing their care in Canada. Thank you so much for your time.